Obito Uchiha grew up similarly to Naruto. He had the same dreams and struggles.
あんたと俺は、生い立ちも、ほかげ目指したのも一緒だ。両親を知らなかったことも、自分にとって大切な人がいなくなったのも。
He was not the most skilled ninja. On top of that, he was an Uchiha, and as such, had high expectations placed on him.
お前が勝手に先生の言ってることも聞かず無茶するからだろう。
お前なんかに言われたくないんだよ。さっき腰抜かして泣いてたウチハのエリートなんかにはな。
あ、いや、俺はエリートと呼ばれるウチハ一族に生まれたのに落ちこぼれたし。
Obito cared deeply for his friends, especially Rin, the girl he loved.
お前は心の底から人に優しく愛情深かった。老人介護は得意だった。
大好きだった。大切だった。だから命がけで守ろうとした。
Obito wanted to become Hokage, to be acknowledged by others, and also to end the war.
あんたも最初は誰かに認められ褒めてもらいたかった。それが欲しくって火影を目指したはずだ。
俺は火影になってこの戦争を終わらせるわけだろ。
He was a child soldier during the Third Great Ninja War, and this defined his goals and values. At a young age, he saw much death and conflict. Growing up during war had an immense impact on Obito. When telling Sasuke the truth about Itachi, Obito mentions how he had to experience war.
イタチはわずか4歳で多くの人の死を目にしてしまった。戦争を経験するには幼すぎた。戦争は地獄だ。
Since he was also a child during war, I think this description can be applied to Obito as well. I also don't think it's a coincidence that he uses the term hell, which is important when considering Obito's change in worldview. During the war, Obito sacrificed his life to save Rin and Kakashi. Even if he was a failure compared to Kakashi, and even if he was breaking the rules, he refused to abandon Rin when she was captured.
オビト、お前には力がない。
だったらなんでリンを助けようとしない？お前には仲間を助けられるだけの力があるってことだろうが。確かに忍びの世界でルールや掟を破るやつはクズ呼ばわりされる。仲間を大切にしないやつはそれ以上のクズだ。どうせ同じクズなら俺は掟を破る。
Obito was so determined to help his comrades that it was this desire to protect which awakened his Sharingan.
仲間を大切にしないやつはそれ以上のクズだ。あの言葉だけは口先だけにしたくはないんだ。して
Obito sacrificed himself to save Kakashi. As he lay dying, his final acts were of consideration for his friends.
大丈夫か、リン、カカシ。この俺のシャリンガンをやるからよ。カカシ、リンを頼むぜ。ああ。
This is all to say that as a child, Obito grew to desire peace and the safety of his friends above all else. The world around him was in chaos thanks to the hell of war. He did not grow up in a supportive environment. He was criticized for being a failure of a ninja, especially when compared to the high reputation of the Uchiha clan. Yet even with his shortcomings, he was determined to protect his comrades, even if it meant breaking the rules. Even if it was at the cost of his own life, he would always help them. That was Obito's ninja way. When Madara first took in Obito and explained his view of the world, Obito was not interested. Madara laid out his philosophy as such.
長く生きれば生きるほど、現実は苦しみと痛みと虚しさだけが漂っていることに気づく。 平和を保ちたいとする利己的な意志が戦争を起こし、愛を守るために憎しみが生まれる。これらは因果関係にあり、切り離すことができん。
The ideas he espoused are powerful because they appear to be true. Other characters, ones who are vastly different from Madara, also sought to tackle the problems he outlined. The Zetsus then told Obito about the infinite Tsukuyomi.
まあ簡単に言うとね、本当の世の中の嫌なことを捨て、いいことだらけの夢の中に逃げちゃおうって話。死んだ人だって生きてることにできる。
I don't think it's a coincidence that he mentioned reviving the dead. Knowing Madara, he told him to say that in particular, knowing what was to come. Still, at the moment, Obito had no reason to want to pursue Project Tsukinome. He cared more about getting back to his friends and keeping them safe.
なおさらここにはいられねえ。待ってろよ、カカシ、リン。
あっそ、興味ねえな。んなことより俺は絶対外へ出るからな。
When Obito heard that Kakashi and Rin were in danger, Obito rushed to aid them. And what he saw when he got there changed everything. To reiterate, all Obito was concerned about was reuniting with Kakashi to protect Rin.
カカシ、お前は約束してくれた。リンをなんとか守ってくれ。俺とカカシでリンを守る。
Only to then see Kakashi kill Rin. This is quite literally the worst thing he could have possibly seen. Obito was forced to witness the girl he loved be killed by the friend he trusted. Even Madara later noted how perfectly this event played out.
あの小娘を賛美の陣中竜にし、木の葉で暴れさせる計画は俺が仕込んだことだ。カカシの手で小娘が死んだのはできすぎだったがな。
It was a trauma, a hell, personally tailored to break Obito.
人を操るには心の闇を利用しろと教えたよな、オビト。闇がなければ作ればよい。自分だけが違うと思うのはおこがましくないか。
When Obito first met him, he mistook Madara for death. What he didn't know at the time was what an apt assessment that was. Madara was death, come to take Obito to hell.
ここは
あの世との狭間だ。内派の者よ。
カマとかチラって見えたし、絶対死神だよ。うちは専門の死神だよ。
そうだな。ある意味死神かもな。この現実こそ地獄だ。
俺は地獄にいる。
Madara's manipulation turned Obito into a ghost of his former self.
痛みを感じるということはまだ生きているということだ。
俺の心には何もありゃしない。今はもう痛みさえ感じやしない。
Obito underwent a traumatic experience. For his mind to cope with the pain of this event, Obito rejected reality along with all the things that tied him to it, including his own identity and all of his relationships. He convinced himself that the world no longer mattered. It was fundamentally broken. Therefore, it should be replaced with the dream world of the infinite Tsukuyomi.
こんなもの認めてやるもんか。
これが現実だ。この世界で生きながらえた忍びは皆クズになる。こんな状況ばかりを作ってきた忍びのシステム、佐藤、そしてその忍びたち。俺が本当に絶望したのは世界そのもの。
Part of Obito's strong reaction to trauma is tied to his Uchiha biology.
愛を知ったウチハの者がその強い愛情を失った時、 より強い憎しみにとって変わり、人が変わってしまう。
リンへの、仲間への、火影への、忍びへの深い愛情、一旦落ちてしまえばそれはこの世界への深い憎しみへと変わるからだ。
He dissociated from his own identity because it was what tied him to the world he rejected.
俺は誰でもない、誰でもいたくないのさ。絶望しかないこの世界に存在する価値はない。
内葉、オビトだ。その名で呼びたいのであれば好きに呼べばいい。俺には何の意味もない。
He abandoned his friends and their memories to escape the pain that they brought him.
かつての仲間だけに未練があったか。
違う。どうでもよかっただけだ。この世にあいつが生きていようが死んでいようが、もうどうでもいい。
俺を責めないのか。こんなくだらない現実を今さら責めて何になる。
我らはネジの思いを捨てぬ限り、ネジは我々の中でつながり生きている。
お前らにいいことを教えてやる。そのつながりが今の俺を作ったのだ。それは強い呪いでもあることを知っておけ。たとえお前がどう言おうと、俺にとってリンを守れなかったお前は偽物だ。リンは俺の中では死ぬべき人ではない。よって死んだリンは偽物でしかない。
そもそもその傷が仲間がここで生きてるってことじゃねえのかよ。呪いだろうが何だろうが、俺は本当のネジをここに置いておきて。
俺の心には何もありゃしない。今はもう痛みさえ感じやしない。かつての俺のここには痛みしかなかった。だから全てを捨てた。現実を、この世界の仲間との思いを捨てきってこそ本当の幸せがある。
Mind you, Obito's philosophy of abandonment is not an entirely unappealing concept. Given the circumstances, given enough pain and suffering, who wouldn't want to escape to a dream that only contained good things?
後悔したくなくばもう何もしないことだ。何もしなければ助かるってことか。もう死に怯え耐え忍ぶこともない夢の中へ行ける。
Obito used different masks to distance himself from his past. Obito used the persona of Madara Uchiha not only to fulfill Project Tsukinome, but also as a way to escape his own identity.
俺が復活するまでの間、お前が内葉マダラだ。これらは因果関係にあり切り離すことはできん。本来はな、この世界を否定する存在がマダラだ。その思想を胸に行動し、無限つくよみの計画を狙う者は全てマダラでしかない。
Obito used other personas as well. In fact, as strange as it is to think about, by the end of the series, Obito has spent more time pretending to be other people than being himself. When he puts on a mask, disguises his voice, and adopts foreign mannerisms, it becomes easier for him to suppress Obito. The voice he speaks with is not his own. The personality he displays is not his own. The ideals he espouses are not his own. Obito ceases to be. Even still, he was conflicted about the path he'd chosen, and did things to convince himself that he made the right decision. Before Obito directly confronted Minato, his master, he needed to steel his resolve.
湊先生、こんな世界はどうでもいいんだよ。
To go through with this, and do the horrible things he was about to do, he needed to commit to his break from reality. He needed to force himself to not care for it anymore. This line is contrasted between a panel comprised of Obito's childhood and his friends, which represents his attachment to identity and reality, and a black screen, which represents a lack of identity and an attachment to nothing. When Obito directly fought Minato, I think there was still a part of him trying to cry out for help.
ウチハマダラなのか。いや、そんなはずはない。彼は死んだ。
さあどうだろう
な。だがなぜこの葉を狙う。
言うなら気まぐれであり計画でもあり戦争のためでもあり平和のためでもある。
Obito's coy attitude and his refusal to make any definitive statements is interesting, because this is in stark contrast to when he talked to Nagato. There he declared himself Madara and made his philosophy clear, quoting the real Madara almost word for word. Sure, Obito wasn't trying to recruit Minato like he was Nagato, but that doesn't explain why, when Minato asked if he was Madara, Obito didn't commit to an answer. I think a part of Obito wanted Minato to recognize him and try to convince him away from his current path, to reach out, to show Obito that it was not wrong to hope, to help heal the pain in his heart.
俺の死でありながら俺に気づきもしなかった。所詮そんなもんだ。あんたは。
When Obito recruited Sasuke to the Akatsuki, he served as both additional strength to complete his plan, as well as confirmation of everything Obito had come to believe.
いや、俺一人でこの葉を全員やりたいからな。
あれだけの生き様を見せられてイタチの意志、守ろうとしたものを無にしていいと。
俺にとってイタチの命は里よりも重い。そいつらの大切な人間を片っ端から殺してやる。そうすれば少しは理解するだろう。この俺の憎しみを。
人は愛情を知ったとき、憎しみのリスクを背負う。
Obito sees himself reflected in Sasuke. Like Sasuke, Obito witnessed someone he loved suffer because of the world's cruelty. In response, he committed to a path that goes against what that loved one wanted for him. In this world, love becomes hatred. Sasuke confirmed this for Obito. The similarities between Naruto and Obito are what enabled Naruto to effectively reach out to him. Naruto represents Obito's past self. He sensed it during their battle, and that made him uneasy.
マルタはただのサスケへの当て馬。この違和感は力から来るものではない。なら何だというのだ。いや、そんなことはどうでもいい。ナルトが何者かなんてどうでもいいことだ。この戦争よりのち、過去も未来もない存在すらも。
オビト、かつてのお前の意志は今でも俺の隣にいる。
ナルト、お前は俺とよく似ている。
お前のかつての夢は火影になることだった。ナルトはな、今でもそうなんだよ。ナルトの言葉はかつてのお前の言葉と同じだ。
It is when he saw Obito's memories that Naruto realized this for himself.
お前は俺に誰でもない、誰でもいたくないって言ったよな。でも本当は俺と一緒で火影になりたかったんだな。
Because of their similarities, Obito wanted to use Naruto to address the conflicting feelings within himself.
オビト、お前はナルトで何を確かめてる？
Part of him wanted to break Naruto, to prove that he was not mistaken in the path that he chose.
ナルト、託されたのに失敗したら、お前は自分自身をどう思うだろうな。問題を先送りにし、希望という言葉でごまかしても、虚しい現実が待つだけだ。
ナルト、お前は俺とよく似ている。そう、お前は俺よりまだ若いだけだ。いずれお前も俺のようになるのだからな。この世界でもがいても勝ちはない。この世界に希望などどこにもないと申しれ。冷たくなっていく仲間に触れながら実感しろ。死を 理想や希望を語った結果がこれだ。これが現実なんだ。そしてお前が対立する限り、これから仲間もそうやって次々いなくなる。その先に待っているのは、お前もよく知る最も恐ろしい孤独だ。ナルトの心の内が分かっているからこそ、その全てを聞いて、その全てを否定してやりたくてね。いいか、仲間にはいずれ裏切られる。そしてこの世界では愛は憎しみに変わる。お前も分かっているはずだ。お前も俺と同じだ。積み重なる苦しみがいずれお前を変えていく。
俺とそっくりだったからこそ。
いや、だったからこそ俺はこの世界に絶望するお前を見てみたかった。いや、もう一度実感したかったんだ。俺自身の進むべき道が間違っていないことを。だから試したくなったのだ。そっくりだったお前がいつ絶望するのかと、今までの思いを捨てきるまで。
Another part of him wanted to be proven wrong, to be shown that hope is real, and that his old ideals were not misguided.
お前は知らず知らずのうちにかつての自分と今のナルトを重ね、お前自身かつての自分に否定されたいと望んでるんじゃないのか。やはりお前は確かめたかったんだろう。何があろうと決して折れない心と変わらない火の意志、それが本当にあり得るのかを一度捨てたはずだった。しかしナルトと戦い、ナルトの言葉を聞いて一度否定したはずの火の意志を何度も確かめて探してみて、そんなものはないと思い込もうとしている。その狭間で今もお前はナルトにその答えを見ようとしている。
Part of Obito wanted to move forward without regrets, but another part of him wanted to hope again. He wanted someone to make him hope again. Naruto, being so similar to him, became an external vessel for that internal conflict. That is why Naruto's words had so much impact on him. It's as if a past version of himself was criticizing him. Because of that, he couldn't just ignore his words, like he did with Kakashi. Naruto forced Obito to acknowledge the contradictions between his words and his actions. Obito constantly spoke of abandoning his relationships, yet it was those very relationships that drove him forward. As much as he claimed to not care, Obito still resented Kakashi for failing to protect Rin.
簡単に口を開くなと。口先だけの男になり下がったお前の言う言葉には何の価値も意味もない。墓の前で英雄が哀れに言い訳をする必要のない世界を作ると言っているのだ。
It was his love of Rin that partly fueled his quest for the infinite Tsukuyomi.
リン、もう一度君のいる世界を作ろう。
これから作る世界にカカシはいる。リンも。
Obito used the memory of Rin as well as his own identity to gain control of the Ten Tails. He also held on to those memories because he didn't want to lose them. If he lost control of the Ten Tails, he would truly become nobody. And deep down, he didn't want that.
仲間の思いや思い出を全部捨てるってカカシ先生に言ってたみてえだけど、十尾の人中力になってそいつに乗っ取られそうになった時、それが嫌で十尾を抑え込もうとしたんじゃねえのかよ。十尾に勝ってそれを自分で操れたのは今までのことを捨てたくねえって踏ん張って自分のままでいたからだろ。
Obito still held onto Rin's memory as a force to drive him. She believed in him when no one else did. Naruto correctly pointed out, what right does Obito have to use the memory of Rin to motivate him when she would never have agreed with what he turned into?
誰からもその大切な人からも認めてもらえねえんだよ今の夢は。
リンが見守りたかったのは今のお前じゃねえよ。ウチハオビトだ。
Obito had previously subverted these contradictions by lying to himself. He claimed to be nobody, while Obito Uchiha's memories ran in the back of his head. At the end of the rainbow, those feelings that made him Obito remained. His preaching of a better world was meant to convince himself as well as others.
俺のやっていることは火影と何ら変わらない。それ以上だ。平和を実現できるのだからな。
本当の本当にそう思ってんのか。
そうだ。そう思っている。
And though he said he had abandoned reality and didn't care anymore, Obito still held regrets about the path he chose. The infinite Tsukuyomi partly served as an escape from those feelings.
そうだ。そのままでいい。悔やむことのない世界へ連れて行ってやる。俺がこの俺が後悔しているというのか。
Naruto then addressed the real reason Obito abandoned reality. It was Obito's way of coping with pain. Rather than face it, he ran away. He wanted to escape it.
忍び全てを敵にして世界のためだとかなんだとかへりくつこねて自分の都合でやってるだけじゃねえか。お前が全部捨てて逃げてるだけじゃねえかよ。
One of the memories Obito recalled during his talk with Naruto, I think, serves as a metaphor for how Obito chose to cope with trauma. When faced with injury, Obito chose to hide his pain from those he cared about, but in the end, that failed. When faced with the trauma of Rin's death, Obito became nobody and hid his face from his friends. He hid his wounds and succeeded, until Naruto forced his way into his mind. Ever since that incident, he ran away from his pain and did everything in his power to escape the hurt, all while trying to justify his actions.
行き先もはっきりせず、わざわざ険しい道だと分かっていて歩くことはない。はっきりした行き先があり、近道があるなら誰でもそちらを選ぶ。
To acknowledge the horrible truth, to confront the pain of his trauma, is the rugged path. The dream world of the infinite Tsukuyomi, the world where only good things exist, is the shortcut. But deep down, he knew that the infinite Tsukuyomi wasn't a real fix. When Naruto was speaking with him in his mind, 3 copies of Obito appeared and transformed into versions of Kakashi, Minato, and Rin.
その心の穴は自分で埋めればよいのだ。他人など何の力にもならん。
The dream world does not provide you with companionship. It isn't real. Rather, it is solitude disguised as companionship, and subconsciously, Obito understood that.
夢の中で自分が傷つかねえように作った仲間なんて本物じゃねえ。
一人で妄想ばかり穴に詰め込んでみても心の穴が埋まるわけがない。
自分にとって大切な人がいなくなったの。だから一番怖えのが孤独だって俺を脅した。
Naruto offered Obito a different solution to deal with his heartache. Rather than abandon his friends for fear of experiencing pain again, it can be those very bonds that heal your heart and give you strength.
俺の近くにみんながいてくれる。俺はそれがすっげえ嬉しいんだよ。そん 分だけで力が湧いてくる。わがままかもしんねえけど、ここに仲間がいねえのが一番痛えんだよ俺は。以上。
心の穴は他のみんなが埋めてくれるもんなんだよ。
Naruto told Obito that, try as he might to abandon all ties to the world and his old identity, he was still Obito Uchiha. When it was first revealed that he wasn't Madara, Naruto made it his mission to unmask him.
絶対その面ひっぺがしてやる。
But what it meant to unmask him changed.
何なんだ一体、お前は俺をどうしたい？
あんたは内川オビトだってことだ。言ったろ、絶対その面ひっぺがしてやるってよ。
He stripped away every last persona, including Nobody, to reveal the true him that he had buried deep within. With all the parallels between the two, it makes sense to ask, if Naruto and Obito were the same, why did Obito lose hope, while Naruto didn't? The answer is simple. Naruto had his friends to lift him up when he stumbled, while Obito had no one.
なぜ奴にそこまで？
オビト、今のお前よりは失敗しないと断言できるからだ。あいつが道をつまずきそうなら俺が助ける。そのサポートが多ければ多いほどゴールに近づける。
At the same time, Obito became someone that did not attract others to his side. He did not look for hope, so he attracted no one that could help him find it.
希望などないこと。希望とは諦めに等しいものだ。それこそごまかしのセリフでしかない。自分の都合通りにいかないからと仲間の思いまで捨ててこの世界を諦めているやつに、
誰からもその大切な人からも認めてもらえねえんだよ今の夢は。
マダラになり変わって世界を歩いたが、さらにそれを確信するだけだった。何もなかった。なぜ奴を助ける？
あいつは自分の夢も現実も諦めたりはしない。そしてあいつのそういう歩き方が仲間を引き寄せる。つまずきそうなら助けたくなる。お前だって見ようとすれば見えたはずだ。俺とお前は同じ目を持ってんだからな。
Part of Obito wanted help, wanted to find hope again, while another part of him wanted to throw it all away, to forever sever the ties between himself and others. Because of Naruto's words, Obito began to hope again. He started to believe in that will of fire he once possessed, which was now present in Naruto, the desire to create a peaceful world by protecting those you cherish and supporting one another. I think it's important that the light from Naruto's Rasen Shuriken is reflected in Obito's Sharingan, rather than in Madara's Rinnegan. Naruto has sparked hope within Obito, not Madara.
ナナトがかつてなぜ俺を裏切ったのか、今ならわかる気もする。数珠つなぎの重なった人の思い、それも強い力になるんだな。
He came to understand that strength was drawn from holding tight to bonds and memories rather than throwing them away. Obito then confronted Madara, the man who manipulated and used him, the one who turned him into nobody. First, Black Zetsu, the embodiment of Madara's will, possessed half of Obito. I think this is a great metaphor for how Obito is torn between his own identity and the one Madara thrust upon him. And yes, I know Black Zetsu is technically Kaguya's will, not Madara's, but that's a clunky retcon. In this moment, he is meant to be Madara's will. Then Madara himself denied Obito his own identity.
お前は俺にとって他でもない。マダラだ。お前は目的達成のためにマダラとして天寿を全うするはずだった。この世界を救った救世主としてな。 そしてお前は俺そのものだ。オビトではない。こっちへ来い。来い。そう、まだだよ。今日からお前が救世主だ。今でもお前は救世主のはずだ。
Obito then made a choice. Madara once more offered him the mask he hid behind for years, the mask he used to flee from his pain, and he chose to reject Madara and embrace his true identity. He decided to be Obito Uchiha again. He accepted that his path was wrong.
まるでな、お前を見ていると昔の自分を見ているようで、今の自分を後悔した。
He acknowledged that it was partly fueled by a desire to escape the pain of loss.
リンは俺にとっての唯一の光明だった。リンを失って後、俺の見る世界は変わってしまった。真っ暗な地獄だ。
He chose not to abandon the memories of his comrades.
俺はカカシの友であり、お前の父の部下であり、サスケと同じ内派であり、俺はお前と同じ夢を見た先輩だった。
And he accepted reality again. He accepted his identity.
今の俺は火影を語りたかった内派オビトだ。
Obito became determined to right his wrongs, for the sake of the shinobi world and the bonds he once abandoned. It was a desire born of compassion he had not expressed since his childhood. He wanted to make up for his mistakes while he still clung to life.
けど、輪廻転生の術だ。生を引き換えにする術のようだね。
僕もそのオビトもこの世の中に自分の居場所がなくなってしまったと思い込み、皆を巻き込んだ。だがもう自分が何者か分かっている。そして己が何をすべきかも。
こいつは自分の過ちを清算してもらうつもりでいたようだ。
何があったかわからないが、まだ敵は倒してはいないんだな。ならそこへ俺を連れて行け。時間のない俺が今さら詭弁を垂れるつもりはない。ただせめてお前たちの前を歩いて死なせてくれ。
He had no delusions about being forgiven or being seen as a good guy. He understood that there was no forgetting the evil he had committed.
この一回だけは味方として特別。ナルトを助けてくれてありがとう。
最後に頼みたいことがある。味方でなくていい。敵としてだ。
俺のことを助けてくれてありがとう。
こんな俺に礼など言うな。敵を見てろ。
そんなことをしても無駄だ、ナルト。ゴミのように朽ちて死ぬ。
よせ、ナルト。奴の言う通りだ。
なぜそんな奴に肩入れする。そいつはもともとお前らの敵だった男だろう。敵味方双方から意味嫌われ、悲しんでくれる仲間も肉親もいない。失敗だらけの間抜けか。
お前の言う通り、罪人の俺にふさわしい最後だ。
As the world hung in the balance, his final actions were the actions of Obito Uchiha. These actions were tied to his dream of becoming Hokage, which had come to represent his past self. As nobody, it was a part of himself that he sought to abandon.
そういうお前たち木陰に何ができたというのだ。
俺の死が火影でよかったよ。おかげで火影を諦められた。英雄火影として死んだあんたが息子の前で生き恥をさらしてる。火影など今の俺と比べれば哀れな存在でしかない。
俺と同じ夢持ってたあんたが火影とは真逆になっちまった。
俺のやっていることは火影と何ら変わらない。それ以上だ。 はっきりした行き先があり、近道があるなら誰でもそちらを選ぶ。火影の目指すべき行き先は世界の平和だ。今までの道に後悔もない。
今さら火影の自分なんか想像すんな。
He came to understand that
火影になるやつに近道はねえし、なったやつに逃げ道はねえんだよ。
人を導く者は己の死体をまたがれることがあっても仲間の死体をまたいだりはしないらしい。
And it was when he rejected Madara, when he became Obito once more, that he declared,
今の俺は火影を語りたかった内葉オビトだ。
Obito came to believe that Naruto had to live on to guide the world towards the correct path, the path he once abandoned. For his sake, and the sake of those once cherished bonds, he sacrificed himself. And it is only fitting that as his final act, he should do as the Hokage would, just as Rin hoped for him.
火影になってかっこよく世界を救うとこ見せてね。それも約束だよ。
He died as Obito Uchiha, like Naruto predicted.
こっちの道へ来て、内葉オビトとして、木の葉の忍びとして、きっちり罪を償ってもらう。
I think this flashback is a great metaphor for Obito's journey back to reality.
お前の歩く道はいつもどんだけ曲がりくねってるってのよ、ほんと。まっすぐ来い。だから道すがらいろいろあったって言ってんだろうが。
He strayed from his path due to complicated factors, but in the end, though he may have been a little late, he arrived at the destination he originally set out on. He arrived as Obito Uchiha, the boy who dreamed to be Hokage.
俺は昔からまっすぐ素直に歩けなくってね。だがやっとたどり着いた。
And so, it's only right that these were his final words to Naruto.
お前は必ず火影になれ。